Well, things have messed up a little bit, and I don't know if it's my fault or the fault of the plans or a little of both. So here's what's happened. I cut the side plank out, or the first side plank, exactly to the measurements that they had on the plans. And at this point right here, from here to here, where the frame goes, it is 48 inches. And at 48 inches, the height of the side plank is to be 6.5. And what William Jackson has done is he's tried to make the measurements in such a way so that you can get two side planks out of the piece of wood that's left over, excluding the bottom plank. The problem is this, that at the 53-inch mark right here, where the frame is supposed to go, I need 6.5 inches in height, and I have exactly 6.5 inches in height. The problem is the remaining lumber that I have left over for the other side plank at the same 53-inch mark, which is right here, I only have enough material to give me 6 inches worth of height. So how did this discrepancy happen? Well, the problem is the tolerances are so tight, if you have more than, say, 1/16 of an inch for a saw cut and you do some sanding, you don't have a lot of room to play with. The other issue is this, that the plans call for plywood to be AA exterior plywood. AA means good both sides. I only purchased good one side. So what this means is that the one side of the side plank will be a good side. Unless it's good on both sides, this one, or the remainder, the bad side will be on the outside. So this is not a huge tragedy, but what it does mean is I have to go out and buy some more plywood. So what I have here are the two side planks that are cut out. I used the first one as a template, and I traced over on my new sheet of plywood that I had to buy. And what I'm going to do now is, just to make sure they're perfectly symmetrical, I've clamped them together, and then I'm just going to run my belt sander across here to make sure everything is identical. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to install the chine to the side planking. Now the chines are made up of two strips of wood. They are 1 5/8 inches high by 1 1/8 inches wide. The other thing I want to make sure is that I am installing the chines on the mirrors of each plank. So I want to make sure that, because I'm using good one side plywood, the good side is facing out on both of these. Both side planks are made, and now it's time to fasten them to the bottom hull section. What I've done is I've temporarily placed them in position, and I've marked all along the chine here, a pencil mark, and I'm going to pre-drill holes every 3 inches and stagger them. Now I'm going to countersink the holes. So what I've done is I've just put a couple of screws in through the bottom of the hull to hold the side planks on, and I'm going to flip the boat over now and continue putting the screws in. It'll be a lot easier to put them from the top down. So both side planks are fastened onto the bottom plank now. As you can see, I've staggered all of the number 8 decking screws here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over and just mop up the glue.
Now you're doing good.
Yeah. Do you like your boat? Actually, this is Aiden's boat, right?
This is his new boat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having his own boat.
Yep.
Yeah, so he said I can have his boat.
Yeah.